Okay, guys, we'll start with an ROS 2 and what is the difference between ROS 1 and ROS 2, and we'll see with a Docker container by pulling the Docker container for ROS Noetic version, and we'll see the difference between the ROS Noetic and the ROS 2 Humble version by the hands-on session. What are the difference between those two versions of the ROS? Okay, but basically in ROS 1 we need to launch a ROS core master, and in ROS 2 don't need, we are using a DDS network, and the ROS 1 is not designed for real-time applications, but ROS 2 we can use in a very industrial purpose also we can use. And in ROS 1 we will use a Catkin, and here we will use a Colcon build. And another one example for difference between those two things is launch file. In ROS 1 we'll use an XML format, and in ROS 2 we'll use a XML, .yaml, and Python also we are using to make the launch files. This many difference between the ROS 1 and ROS 2, and we'll start with an, I'm using a Ubuntu 22 with an humble version of the ROS. So I try to implement and pull the Docker container of a Noetic version. I already pulled the Docker container by using Docker pull ROS Noetic robot. So it will pull the Docker container of a Noetic version into my system. After pulling, I need to execute this, right? For that, I'll use this command as a docker run it ROS Noetic. So it will run a Docker container in my localhost system. So now I try to find out the ROS version of my system is Noetic. Okay, this is 22. Okay, next is I am open another terminal in the right side, and I try to make which version I am using in my local system. You can see here the humble. Okay, humble version here, and here you can see Noetic with a Docker container. So this is a thing. Next, now in ROS Noetic I am launching the ROS core. Okay, and here we don't need to launch any ROS core or the stuffs, but go to the documentation. You can see here ROS to run TurtleSim. So this command will launch the TurtleSim without ROS core master. That's the advantage. Now it's launch TurtleSim, and now you can see here we launched the ROS core in Noetic version with a Docker container. So we need to find out the it's working or not correctly, right? So for that, type docker ps. So you can see this is our Docker port value. So we need to execute this port value to our Docker container. For that, we need to use docker tx and hit. We need to give the port value and type bash. So now we enter into the Docker container. Now I cancel the ROS core in my first Docker container. Now I try to type ROS topic list here. So what it's showing, no command is found. Okay, now I launch the ROS core, and here I try to make this. Okay, we need to source the terminal first. / opt ROS Noetic bash setup.bash. So now you try to implement this. You can see two topics. Okay, and here we already launched the one node without any ROS master, and we type ROS topic list ROS2 topic can see here this many topics is running without ROS master. Here we launch only the one ROS master thing, right? So that's a thing what the difference between. But now we try to implement this with an we understand how it's working now. Okay, this is the command to do the teleoperation. Okay, like this, go here and click it. Now we are going to control the TurtleSim using a keyboard command. Okay, and we need to understand first how it's working, right? Open the RQD graph to visualize the topics and nodes. Node TF is folder, right? Go here, go to introduction node graph. You can see here the TurtleSim and the CMD well. CMD well is a topic from the teleoperation turtle. So using CMD well, it's operating the TurtleSim. TurtleSim is rotating absolutely status of which given by the teleop of turtle. So this will give the velocity value to TurtleSim. So like that is working. Like is an publisher and this is a subscriber. Using this topic, the entire velocity values and the parameters will be received by the TurtleSim using this topic of CMD well. So like that, you can take the example. This is my YouTube channel. I am publishing the YouTube channel. Using my channel name, the subscribers are getting my videos. So like that, this is a channel name. I am the subscriber. You are the publisher. So using my YouTube channel name, I am publishing the videos to you. As a TurtleSim, you are my subscribers. Teleop turtle, I am the publisher. So using these two things, I am sending the information by using YouTube channel name. So that's the thing. Okay, now you understand the working of ROS nodes. This is one node and the teleoperation is one node. So both node is working by one. Okay, now you will understand this. We'll try to make one directory here. KDAR. Okay, we see how the node is working with a Docker container and the TurtleSim with an ROS humble version of ROS 2. We'll see in next tutorial with an ROS 2 basics to nodes, topics, service, actions, and the parameters, those things, and the publisher subscriber customized node. I will see in upcoming video. Thank you.